Hello everybody, today I'm showing you how to make my favourite homemade hot sauce. So add a little bit of grapeseed oil, then we add our onions in, which we just cut up. So this is about 2 onions. Add a little bit of water. Make sure you stir this frequently. The water will help prevent them from burning. Now what you do is you add your habaneros in, and now we chop up about a half cup of capsicum. You can also do roasted capsicum, which I prefer, but I'm just going to do chopped capsicum in the pan for today. Add a little bit more water. Add a little bit of onion powder, mix it through. So I personally prefer the onions cooked a little bit more and the capsicums cooked a bit less, but it's honestly a preference thing. Avocado oil is also really nice for this recipe. So I'll let this cook another 2 minutes till the onions go nice and golden brown. That's how I like it. I usually use a bit more onions in this recipe and I caramelize them a bit extra, but for this recipe I want to do it all in one pan. And make sure when you're cooking with the habaneros, you always leave the stem in. So what we used in this recipe was 3 habaneros, 2 onions and about a half cup of capsicum. And also with a teaspoon of onion powder, and you can also add some key lime juice, which goes really nice with it too. Onions are starting to go that nice brown colour. So now what we do is, once it's pretty much almost ready, is we take the habaneros out. Here it is. Now what we do with the habaneros is we remove the stem, slice them in half, and be careful, they might be pretty hot. And we remove the seeds unless you like them really hot, because they're very hot with the seeds. So make sure you get all the seeds out if you don't want it super hot. Also the colour of the habanero will also change the flavour of the hot sauce. I personally prefer the ones that are more orangey colour, but we could only get the red ones, so I think that these ones are a little bit hotter than the orange ones, but the orange ones have more of a sweeter flavour. But either way, this sauce is absolutely beautiful. As I said before, if you add a little bit of key lime juice, it adds a really nice combination of flavours in there. We don't have any key limes at the moment, so now what we do is we turn the heat off and let it cool down. And then we're going to put it in the processor with some water and blend it down and make the sauce. And there you have it, blended till it's smooth, and then you have the habanero hot sauce. If you'd like to heat this sauce up, I recommend just using a saucepan to heat it up. But it goes really nice just on top of hot food, even when it's cold. Also, if you leave it in the fridge for about a day, the flavours actually marinate, so I think it's nicer the next day, but it's still great to eat as soon as you make it. For more weekly recipes, follow our page.